Oh, bring them down. I don't want to see me yet. They got my makeup on. Me and Rhonda forgot to pray. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Amen? Amen. Hello, I'm Jackson Garrett. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, and that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Kansas just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Look out. Look out. I'll bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, but those people keep a-moving, and that's what tortures me. That's right. Howdy ho! Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, I'll bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. Well, that's where I'd want to stay. Yes, I would. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. You are right about. We forgot to do we do sound checks, and we also do light checks, and I forgot to do a light check. Could I have these lights turned down just... Hi, sweetheart. Can I have these lights turned down and bring the lights up in the house just a little bit, because I want to see their faces. It's scary up here when I can't see you, whether you're smiling or going like this. The lights down there, that's better. How y'all doing? Nice to see you out tonight. Wow. In L.A., they call me the ghost of Johnny Cash. And right now, I'd like to tell you that I am the ghost of Johnny Cash. I'm not an impersonator. I channel Johnny Cash is in my body right now. And Luther Perkins, Johnny Cash's guitar player, has passed away years ago. And Marshall Grant, his upright bass player, just passed away recently in Joplin, Missouri. And they're here tonight as well. How about a nice round of applause for Luther Perkins on lead guitar? The ghost of Luther Perkins. And the ghost of Marshall Grant on upright doghouse bass. Smile, Luther. If you can get Luther to smile, you get $100,000 tonight. Johnny Cash said if it wasn't for the Tennessee Two, he wouldn't sound much like Johnny Cash at all, and I agree. What you're hearing right now on my track show is my Tennessee Two. Dan Swartzlander on the lead guitar and Tommy James on the upright bass. They sound more like the Tennessee Two than anyone. Anyway, back in 1954, Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins started this rock and roll rockabilly thing going with Sam Phillips, a great producer, in Memphis, Tennessee at Sun Records Studios, Sun Recording Studios. And for about 4 or 5 years, they were not even allowed to have drums in the studio at all because of what they called then religious reasons. We know now that it was prejudice reasons. And they figured only certain colored people played drums. Believe that? True story. We know different now. But anyway, Johnny Cash needed the sound desperately of a snare drum. So what he did was he put a dollar bill or a piece of paper between his strings like this. And that's how he got this sound, which we thought was drums for quite a few years. Maybe you'll recognize his sound. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day's through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Woo! Thank you very much. Here's another one to use a piece of paper on. Let's get rhythm, shall we? Hey, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll for your bones, put taps on your toes, and get going, get a rhythm. That's Elvis. when you get the blues. A little shoe-shine boy never gets low down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of a dirty street. When I asked him while he shined my shoes, how do you keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, he popped a shoe-shine rag, and then he said, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, hey, you jump and rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all the trouble from your worried mind. Get a rhythm, woo! When you get the blues, put your hands together, get rhythm, help me out. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, I get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. Put taps on your toes and get gone, get a rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat out to listen to the shoe-shine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump for joy. He slapped on his shoe polish left and right. He took a shoe-shine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe his sweat away. I said, you mighty little boy to be moving that way. He said, I like it, with a big white grin. Kept on popping and he said again, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, they don't cost a dime, just a nickel a shoe. But does $1 million worth of good for you, get a rhythm. Woo! When you get the blues. Thank you. Well, Johnny Cash used to do a lot of amphetamines. And I have to do something to get that twitch going. I tried one of those deals. It's an extra strength little bottle of a 5-hour. Woo! I'm here to tell you, I feel like Johnny Cash. Anyway, we need some help. I'm going to have your microphone up here on this one, sweetheart. I'm going to introduce this lovely lady here in a little bit. Not quite right yet. Has anybody ever sang in church before? Yeah? You raise your hand up real quick. Can I get you up here, sir? Please, come on. We ain't got time to screw around. Get up here. Get him on up here, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please, come on. It's okay. And bring your lovely wife with you. Come on. Please. Come on, you gotta come up. Give her a nice round of applause. Get her up here. Come on, just come on. Come on, come on. We're gonna break you up. All right, and the next. Turn it on. Right there. This couple here, I need you two to come up. Come on. Both of you. Come on. Thank you. And one more lady. Whoops. And one more lady. Yeah, come on up. All right. Get on that mic. What's your name, sir?
My name's Joe.
Joe what?
Flowers.
Joe Flowers. That sounds like a famous name. Johnny Cash was arrested picking flowers, Joe. Did you know that? He did. They helped him out. And would you get on that mic over there? What's your name?
David Wilson.
David Wilson?
David Wilson.
Were you with the Beach Boys?
No.
Oh, okay. You look like those guys with those bangs and stuff on it. And you? What's your name? There you go. All right.
I'm Stephanie Lanter.
Stephanie Frances?
Stephanie Lanter.
Lancher. That's a great name, too. Yeah?
Hi, I'm Diana Buckle.
Diana Buckle. Pretty good. How are you, sir? You are a salesperson. All right. We got some stuff going on here that we don't need. Oh, hello. form a half moon. One and a half over the actual thing base.
Oh.
Close to this case, okay. Thank you. See where my mouth is right here on this? Okay. When I say 1, 2, 3, I want the men to put their mouth on that. You gotta kiss each other almost. That's right. And on 1, 2, 3, I want you to say, Dad is singing bass. Go. 1, 2, 3.
Dad is singing bass.
Ooh, yeah. A little louder. 1, 2, 3.
Dad is singing bass.
I want Mr. Wilson, Beach Boy, get a little closer to the mic.
Okay.
Go. 1,
Dad is singing
1, 2, 3.
bass. Dad is singing bass.
Mama sang tenor right after.
Mama sang tenor.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Dad is singing bass.
Mama sang tenor.
Oh, that's gonna work. Let's give her hell, sweetheart. I remember when I was a lad, times were hard and things were bad, but there's a silver lining behind every cloud. Just poor people, that's all we were, trying to make a living in a black land dirt. We'd get together in a family circle, singing loud. Men,
Dad is singing bass.
Mama sang tenor.
singing seems to help a troubled soul. One of these days, and it won't be long, I'm gonna join them in a song. I'm gonna join the family circle at the throne. Everybody now, know the circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. Men,
Dad is singing bass.
Mama sang tenor.
in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Aren't they doing good? Give them a round of applause. I remember after work, Mama would call in all of us, and you could hear us singing for a country mile. Now little brother is done gone on, but I'll rejoin him in the song. We're gonna be together up yonder in a little while.
Dad is singing bass.
Mama sang tenor.
Singing seems to help a troubled soul. One of these days, and it won't be long, I'll rejoin them in a song. I'm gonna join the family circle at the throne. Everybody now, know the circle won't be broken. By and by, Lord, by and by. Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang tenor.
In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Shake it. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Partners in the Scholars, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Great job. You got a free CD with that song on it. Just let us know after the show, okay? We're going to be selling CDs out there. Free CD with that song on it. And you practice. Actually, we're going to be flying to Park City, Utah. We'll be calling you guys up and we'll be flying you there next week. I'd like to find out if there's anybody in the audience that has anything in common with me. Anybody ever been to jail before? Is the microphone on? Anybody ever been to jail before? 1, 2, she goes. 2 out of about 150, I guess. We got 200 people, 300. What we got out there? 2 honest people. Well, I know it's a hard thing to admit. Anybody been to prison before? 1. Hello, warden. That's a hard thing to admit. I'm going to dedicate this song to you people that had a hard time admitting that thing. And I'm also going to dedicate it to about probably at least 16, 17 of you liars out there. It's for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. On a Monday, I was arrested. On a Tuesday, they locked me in the jail. Poor boy. On a Wednesday, my trial was attested. On a Thursday, they said guilty, and the judge's gavel fell. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. Woo! On a Monday, my baby come to see me. On a Tuesday, they caught me with a file. On a Wednesday, well, I'm down in solitary. On a Thursday, I'll start on bread and water for a while. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. I got chains, chains around my feet. I got stripes, stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down, way down. Hold up, sweetheart. On the track machine, on the tracks, do we have the highs all the way off? We want the highs all the way off on the tracks, please. Thank you. This next song here, when I first moved to Branson, Missouri, or 7, 8 years ago, I was from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I was a wild, crazy outlaw, kind of like Johnny Cash. And go figure, I've never met I was put up for adoption at birth, and I've never met my father. I met Johnny Cash at a 12-step meeting in Nashville, Tennessee. We ended up talking some 1986. I had no idea I was going to be doing this, and I was in a 12-step meeting. I can't tell you what it was called. It's anonymous. We were in treatment at the same time. It's really weird how this stuff's been happening. I've been accused of all kinds of... If you Google YouTube, Jackson Cash YouTube, on the Jim Baker show, I was on his show and it wasn't even planned with Joanne Cash, Johnny Cash's little sister. And that was the first time we ever met, 7, 8 years ago. And she come unglued. It's pretty cool to see that. But I don't know who I am. I'm probably a little Jimmy Dickens kid, from my look. Hell, but I knew when I moved to Branson, Missouri, I was going to have to learn some gospel songs. And as a matter of fact, I thought, well, hell, why don't I just go ahead and write one? And I did not know the gospel. I did not know how to write a song, a gospel song. But I wanted to be more like Johnny Cash and do that. And I tried and tried and tried, and I had no luck whatsoever for days. Finally, I got on my knees for the first time in quite some time and asked for help. And I felt like I was in that motel room there in Branson with someone else. And very powerful. The room lit up with light. And I wrote this simple little gospel song just in about 5 minutes. And it turned out to be the title of our one of our gospel CDs. It's called Just Me, My Guitar, and the Lord, if I can remember it. And we do have this CD for sale if you like gospel music. When my life is pouring rain and my heart is filled with pain, when tears from hurtful feelings overflow, I can sing Amazing Grace, put a smile back on my face, as I feel the light within begin to glow. I can turn my thoughts to Jesus on the cross. I can see what I have gained and accept what I have lost. Sing a song, strum a chord, I'm content, never bored. Just me, my guitar, and the Lord. I can turn my thoughts to Jesus on the cross. I can see what I have gained and accept what I have lost. Sing a song, strum a chord, I'm content, never bored. Just me, my guitar, and the Lord. You ask me if I'll forget my baby, I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll get along, I guess I will some way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, and then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll find another, I don't know, I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll, I don't know, I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, and then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Two years ago in Branson, Missouri, I was living in a beautiful condominium that we was going to buy, my first home, finally. 57 years old I would have been, and me and my lovely wife Rhonda, who was doing my June Carter. What a life. I was living on the lake. I was fishing every morning with my buddy George Blake, who was a veteran injured in the war, and he would pass our tip jar at the Branson Mall Center stage. And I had the greatest life. And then a tornado came and took the theater out, and this hasn't been repaired since then. It split me and Rhonda up. We haven't been together. She's been living with her father in Arkansas for a year now. Her mother just passed away in Salt Lake, where I'm living. It's been a wild, wild trip. It's been teaching us a lot of lessons, and you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. You don't know what you've got until it's gone, and I really missed her. And I haven't been real happy for the last couple of years, and I didn't realize just how happy I was until Bobby Ray and Larry and Marianne Welch brought us here, and Rhonda was able to get up here and borrow her friend's truck, and they flew me here, and we got a room together at the Comfort Inn, and all of a sudden I'm real happy again. And I want to thank you guys so much. And anyway, she is the love of my life. And I was so drunk and messed up over this thing, I threw my ring away. And I went over to Walmart tonight and bought some gum, and I surprised her. I had enough money to buy this $18 Christian ring. Do you believe in that crap? Things that happen. But I love her with all my heart. She is my June Carter, and she's back there running the sound with Dale and running the tracks. And we're going to do an argument song that John and June did. And she's the love of my life. How about making her feel welcome, the very lovely and talented Rhonda Young. Well, I'm gonna start out walking, just you wait and see.
Guitar picker, you ain't a-leaving without me.
Oh, you big mouth woman.
You long-legged guitar picking man.
Well, we can work this out. Yes, ma'am, I think we can. Well, I stole a whole diamond, hoping I could shut your mouth.
But how am I gonna wear it if I gotta hide it out?
Oh, you big mouth woman.
You long-legged guitar picking man.
Well, we can work this out. Yes, ma'am, I think we can. I think we can. I know we can. Shut that trap. Yes, ma'am, that's right. Yep. Well, I bought you a first-class ticket for a luxury liner cruise.
I got out in that ocean, looked around, and there was you.
Oh, you big mouth woman.
You long-legged guitar picking man.
Well, we can work this out. Yes, ma'am, I think we can. Well, I bought you a big long limousine.
But I don't want no car. I gave my love and everything.
But you're still what you are, you're just a big mouth woman.
You're a long-legged guitar picking man.
Well, we can work this out. Yes, ma'am, I think we can. I love that big sweet mouth of yours.
Well, you're a long-legged guitar picking man.
I'm picking for you now,
You're
Red.
a nice guitar picker.
Is she something? We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. I'm going to mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
Well, go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck yourself. Go play your hand, you big top, and make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go Jackson. Go comb your hair.
Honey, I'm gonna snowball Jackson.
See if I care.
When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. Oh, all them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. You turn loose in my coat,
Go, 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 go.
'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. But to laugh at you in
Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, they're never coming back. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout, and we've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Ronnie Young, ladies and gentlemen. And she sung it. And that's natural curly red hair. Isn't that beautiful? That's careful. Johnny Cash wrote a song in the, I think, late, this is it. Western. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm. Boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. He changed his clothes and shined his boots and combed his dark hair down. And his mother cried as he walked out, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He laughed and kissed his mom and said, "You're Billy Joe's a man. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can. But I wouldn't shoot without a cause, I'd gun nobody down." But she cried again as he rode away, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He sang a song as on he rode, his guns held at his hips. Rode into a cattle town, a smile upon his lips. He stopped and walked into a bar and laid his money down. And his mother's words echoed again, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He drank his first strong liquor then to calm his shaking hand. He tried to tell himself at last he had become a man. But a dusty cowpoke at his side began to laugh him down. And he heard again his mother's words, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." I forgot the words, and I don't think it rhymes with turds. And he laid his money. We're getting old, sweetheart. I am. Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town. Does it get any better? Can't remember, huh? Anybody ever forgotten anything? What? Look at this, who's doing that? Anyway, June Carter was a great songwriter, as is my wife. She don't know it yet, but she is. She really is. We wrote a song called Big-Headed Egocentric Man. And, it's a winner. We're going to do that next time we come to town. If I got to finish, but it's a fun song. It even talks about passing gas and stuff, don't it, sweetheart? June Carter wrote a song on her auto harp all about her codependent love for Johnny Cash. When she wrote it, from what I've heard, it was really, really dark. And they had to soften it up quite a bit. And she had a friend of hers named Merle Kilgore, a great songwriter who wrote Wolverton Mountain, helped her soften it up. And she wrote this song, and Johnny Cash was so messed up back then. We're not quite sure he was very ill. We're not sure what was wrong with him, but we do know it was illegal. Anyway, he didn't do this song. He didn't record June's song for a lot of years later until he sobered up, and he loved the song. He had a dream the night before they recorded June's song that there was going to be horns in it, and he thought that was kind of strange because as up to that point there had never been any horns recorded as of yet in country music. And they tried it the next day in the studio, and lo and behold, the first horns in country music. I'm sure you remember this one. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. Honey, I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Yes, it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you very much. You're a wonderful audience. I know that if you're my age, you might want to take a break right now and go do something. Anybody ready for that? Just me? Must have been that 5-hour thing. Hell, I don't know. But I'm ready. We're going to take about a 20-minute pause. This is halftime. I'm going to come back and do the second half of our show. Rhonda and I are going to come out there right now in the lobby, and I'd love to meet whoever would like to come up and say hi. We have, 3 CDs available. We have the white CD. It has the older Johnny Cash stuff on it, and some stuff that I wrote that they say sounds a lot like Johnny Cash. I'm going to do that one for you now. Stuff you haven't heard. And also the blue CD is the newer Johnny Cash stuff with songs like Hurt. We'll be doing that later. And Ring of Fire, A Man in Black, stuff like that. Ghost Riders, Orange Blossom Specials coming up on that one. We also have our gospel CD with Just Me, My Guitar, and the Lord, and several other gospel songs. One I wrote called The Only Man-Made Things in Heaven Are the Scars in Jesus Christ. And it's a good album. We also have a documentary movie, a full-length movie called Branson that made it to the LA Film Festival that I was in. And it's my story and several other newcomers in Branson's story for 3 years. The rise and the fall of Jackson Cash on drugs and alcohol like Johnny Cash did, and then the rise back up to the top. It's quite the interesting deal. It tells you learn a lot about Branson, Missouri, and it should be coming out in the box office soon, we hope. You have that available too. You having fun yet? Yeah. This song here I wrote, and she gives me permission. You see, Rhonda's my 8th marriage. Ouch. And this song is about my 3rd, 4th, and 5th wife. I haven't had 8 wives, I've had 5. Now, this is the mother of my children, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th wife. This is back when we were hippies. But I'm going to dedicate this to her. Wonderful lady. True story. We'll be right back with you. Come out and say hi. And please help us if you can. We are victims of a tornado. I don't even have any insurance, and I'm broke. True story. She woke me up this morning, said she had to buy some eggs, and that she'd run out of razors for to shave her hairy legs. She was Italian. She said she might as well pick up some kitty litter too. So I sent her off to Walmart, just like a man should do. When she got home, she told me she forgot to buy her beer. So I sent her back to Walmart with a sweet, "Be careful, dear." She brought her beer back home all right, with a dozen other things, like pantyhose, mustache bleach, and some foreign coffee beans. And then she screamed, "My God, I left my cell phone at the store. Just one more trip to Walmart, hun, and I'll need some gas for sure." So like the damned old fool I am, I gave her $50. A kiss on the cheek, a pat on the butt, and a tender, "Babe, good luck." Well, about that time I felt it best to write me up a will and leave my sweetheart all that's left, one single dollar bill. And in my will, my last request for all the world to see, bury me under Walmart so my wife will visit me. We'll be right back.